Hey, how's everybody doing? Good news, I've been gone for a couple weeks, but I've been traveling. I am now back in America. Yay for me. Okay, so right now I'm in Florida, but I gotta go check in San Diego here, leaving Monday. Gotta do a 7-day road trip, hopefully record every day there, write a blog post every day, just grind out on the road, It'd be interesting to shoot a video from 7 different hotels. So it is what it is. All right, with me being back in America, I can do special things. So today's book, all right, look at this amazing book, full color inside. I can start ordering my books and I can present them now in person. And let me tell you guys, when you create your own stuff, it's nice, right? So these things are my little babies, and I have 200 plus paperbacks available on Amazon, and every day I create one of these, right? These are just, short, sweet, expensive, right? But yeah, these are amazing. So today is $75,000 a year the magic number? Okay, is that the number for happiness? So let's dive right in. Okay, so the news media says that $75,000 is the magic number for happiness, right? And personally, I agree, and I disagree. Okay, so there's truth to that number, but there's a little bit more when you peel back the onion. Okay, so I'll split this up into 4 different parts. Okay, earning $75,000 a year, earning more than $75,000 a year, making $75,000 a year in passive income, making more than $75,000 a year in passive income. Okay, so let's start from the top. Earning $75,000 a year. Okay, to some people that might seem difficult. Okay, when you're first starting out, I think I was making $800, $900 a month back in 1999 when I joined the Marine Corps, right? So, what is that? Let's just say $11,000, $12,000 a year. Okay, $75,000 seems way off, right? But as you grow and you consistently stay disciplined and you keep growing on your job, $75K should, right? As long as you stay in the workforce and you keep growing, should come, within 8 to 10 years, maybe earlier, based on where you're at. Like some people are coming out with educations, that's going to jump, right? So if you're enlisted Marine, enlisted Navy, enlisted anything, you're looking at $75K, potentially E6, 12 years, right? At this point, right? Each year it gets easier. The value of money goes down, right? Inflation. If you're an officer, $75K, probably in 5 years, maybe 4, right? So, is it a lot of money? No. But is it a bad amount of money? No, it's a good amount of money, okay? So you have to live your lifestyle. Now, if you want to adjust this number based on Alabama, and say Alabama is 75,000, and then you want to move to San Diego and say San Diego might be 100K. All right, so you have to do your own adjustments. So the main thing is, this is the medium income for your area, okay, $75K. So the first step is to make $75,000 a year, okay? So if you're grinding and, your parents didn't give you anything, like most people, right? You're starting from scratch. First step, make $75,000 a year. Also, live below your means for $75,000 a year, okay? You should not be living over that amount. You should be living closer to $50,000. Okay, so that's the theme of this discussion, okay? You have to live below your means no matter how much money you're making. First step, make $75,000 a year, keep your lifestyle below $75,000 a year, okay? And I have a book on how to stay live below your means, okay? Got it. Now, earning more than 75K, okay? So this is where we kind of get to the crux, right? So let's say you're making $140,000 a year, right? That's how much I make right now. Moving to San Diego, I'm gonna get a pay increase because it costs money to live out there. So I'll be closer to 160 out there. Okay, so 160,000. Do I need to spend 160,000? No. So unfortunately, I had to buy another car, leave a car here, and I had to buy a car out there. I paid $17,000 for a Ford Focus. Okay, could I buy more? Absolutely. Could I spend 80 grand? Easy on a car. 100 grand. Easy. Okay? So I'm trying to live below my means. All right, so that's the key. That's my key argument for. I think that happiness is around 75,000 when you spend 75,000 or less. But I think you need to make money, more money. Matter of fact, you need to make more money. Okay, you can't get to 75,000 and be like, I'm good, I'm done, I'm out. Negative. You need to keep shooting. Every year your income should increase. Every year. Whether that's you're adding dividends, you're adding rents, right? You're adding royalties from books, whatever. You need to make more money every single year. Okay, so I think that my argument is making 75,000 a year, spending at 75,000 or below, but making say 150. I think that's where you're going to be your happiest, because you're going to see your pot of resources is going to grow every month. Every single month, your pot of resources is going to grow, right? And you're living good. You're not overspending. You're not stressed about money, right? You're going to still go out, have dinners, restaurants, vacations, but everything's toned down. Okay, you're not just waking up saying, I want to redo my floors, want to do a renovation on my bathroom, buy a new car, get a boat, right? You're not waking up. You're waking up saying, hey, let's drive to the beach and have a coffee. Okay, simple lifestyle. Okay, so I think that's what the argument is for 75,000. Stay simple, but my addition is make more money. You have to. Okay, two more things. Making 75,000 passively. All right, so this is where things get interesting. Okay, because most people don't go this far in. They assume you're going to work until you're 66 to draw Social Security, which is not going to pay you 75,000. My thing is make 75,000 a year passively. Okay, so remember, first step, earning 75,000 a year. Now we're talking about making 75,000 a year passively. So if your lifestyle adjusts to past 75,000, you won't be able to live on 75,000 passively. But if you kept your lifestyle at 50,000, now you're making 75 passively. Now you're really living a life, because now you're not working and your pot's still growing. Okay, so that's the key right there, right? So you're waking up, you're fulfilling your life's mission, whatever that is. Okay, mine is writing books, giving back. Okay, creating these amazing books so that people can get involved, people can learn about their things. It's something that you can give to your kids and say, hey, read this. If you hand somebody a 300-page book, what are they going to do? Read the first chapter. Okay, but if you hand them a nice, colorful little book that they can read in 2 hours, they might take something from them. Yeah, so it's expensive up front, but they're probably going to get more out of it, right? Okay, these are my opinion. Obviously, I'm selling books, but this is, I put these on my desk and people stop by and they're interested, they're taken, by these books. Anyway, okay, so now you're making passively. And how do you make passive income? Okay, I'm going to start with my pension. I added dividends. I'm adding my books. I'm adding rents, right? I'm adding crypto, right? That pays me interest. So bonds. So there's a lot of different things. And guys, I'm almost at 1,000 articles. So go to my website, just start anything. They all say the same thing. Every article I write is about the same exact thing, because that's what money is, guys. Money doesn't change. All right, you have to figure out money, and when you figure it out, it's just beating the drum for your entire life. Beating the drum, staying consistent, right? Now, final thing, making more than 75,000 a year passively. Okay, so when I retire, I should be making, just from my retirement check, more than 75K. And it's the same concept as when you're working. Live below your means. Okay, so now you're not even going to work. You're just waking up, fulfilling your life's mission, right? Beating your own drum at your own time. And you have money. And you're growing that pot of income. You might invest in a business. You might also invest in another real estate property. Invest in your kids' future, right? Start a business with your kids, right? There's a lot you can do when you're beating your own drum, but you always want to live below those means. So if I'm making 150,000, 200,000 in passive income, and I'm still living below 75K, what is it? 125 a year is going back into the portfolio. Investments, right? Helping people out, charity. Right? So that's the power of living below your means. It's a whole life thing, even if you're doing passive income. Okay, so those are the 4 steps: 75,000 working, plus 75,000 75,000 passively, plus 75,000 passively, right? So I'm a firm believer that happiness is somewhere around 75,000 based on your geographic location, but the real happiness is having more and living on less. That truly is where happiness is, right? Because you can make 200,000 and be living paycheck to paycheck. Easy. If you're chasing your neighbors, easy, right? So, and last thing I'll leave you with is, people are going to tell you that you saying that you want to make more money, that you're bad, you're chasing money. Yeah, that's not the meaning of life. Okay, do not listen to these people. Chances are they're failures. Okay, I hate to say it like that. You're not chasing money, you're not chasing happiness. We were put on this earth to multiply our resources, right? You produce kids. Okay, so if we're, as a family, producing kids, why would we not want to reproduce our wealth, right? Why would we want to keep our same income pot and then produce kids who didn't have to create their own income pots? Okay, so we're put on earth to grow. You can't grow your wealth unless you grow your knowledge, right? So whoever's telling you that is taking a very limited scope, very limited approach to life. Okay, so be very weary of that. So if you tell somebody, hey, I want to make $100,000, and you're driving a Ford Focus, and they're like, well, you're greedy. Sure. Thank you so much. There's no reason for you to have a conversation with that person. Okay? You're not greedy. You're trying to multiply your wealth. Because the only way to increase your wealth is to add value to the world, period. Even at your job, real estate, if you're a slumlord and you don't fix your houses, you're not going to make extra income. Okay. If you're writing books and you release one book every 5 years, you're probably not going to increase your income very often. Okay. So the only way to increase your wealth is to add value. So anybody who tells you anything different about running money and doing this, they're probably not adding value. Okay. They're chasing dollars more than you. They're playing the lottery. Okay. So with that being said, again, it's so nice to hold these books, right? So that's the book, free download. So if you don't have any money, don't worry, I got you. Right? Free PDF. Okay, you can buy on Amazon for $3, or you can buy this one for like 19 bucks. But again, just being able to hold these things, just know that for 2 years I was writing. I only had one book on order, right, in my barracks room, but now I have them. I can order them, so I'm gonna try to order as many as possible so I can talk about them and pass the word, tell your friends, grab the free downloads, right? I know it's expensive. That's because they're all color, right? But it's truly amazing what you can do, right? If you think you're not creative, we're all creative, right? I'm a U.S. Marine, people. I'm a U.S. Marine, okay? And I'm doing it. I'm putting in the work, right? What are you doing? Okay. That being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.